We've got a whole lot of sexual confusion in our society. We've got chest feeding. We've got babies drinking human milk. And we have on the economic front a major she-cession. And the only cure for a she-cession, you know, is a she-covery. Just ask Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
It is exactly the example of the kinds of things you need to do to counter the she-cession and turn it into a she-covery. Fact is, the Conservatives don't talk about that in their lengthy platform.
You're right, Justin. The Conservatives, as far as I know, they have never talked about the she-cession, and nor have they talked about the she-covery. You got us there. You got us there. So I thought this was fake when I first saw the clip. I said, no, this must be a deep fake or something like that. No, he really said it. And the point he's making is even more ridiculous than the phrases that he's using. The point he's making is that the economic recession has disproportionately put women out of work. So the point he's making is that ultimately we need all the women to be working outside of the home. Obviously, women are going to work in whatever they're doing, but we need the women to be working outside of the home. This is another very radical idea that was once only pushed by the left. Once it was not pushed by either the left or the right, then it was pushed by the left, and then even the right has adopted it too. You saw President Trump talk about this. He said, women's unemployment is at an all-time low. And I thought, is that a good thing? Is that necessarily a good thing? Is that something we have to celebrate? We insist that all women go out and work for the widget factory or something like that? What if a woman wants to stay home? What if a woman wants to raise her family and keep a house and watch the kids? That's bad? Because that would be the she-cession, because then the women's unemployment rate would be high. I mean, they're not actually unemployed. They're doing the most important work on earth, around which all the other work revolves, but that is not understood or recognized or valued in our modern liberal society. Liberal, not just on the left, but on the right as well. Why can't women do that? You know, there was a famous debate between the American feminist Betty Friedan and the French feminist Simone de Beauvoir. And Betty Friedan said something, and I think a lot of people would agree with. She said, you know, if women want to go work, that's fine. And if women want to stay home with the kids, that's fine too. And Simone de Beauvoir said, no. You cannot give women a choice. Because if you give women a choice to stay home and raise the kids, they'll take it. And we can't have women taking that choice because that is not conducive to liberation. So you've got to force women to go to work. And then you get into this strange sort of economy now where men pay other women to raise their children so that their wives can go work for another man and get a paycheck so that you can pay the babysitter to it gets a little bit strange sometimes. Because women are not really given the choice. They're given sort of the illusion of that choice. But all of the political forces, all of the cultural forces are telling women, if you stay home, you're a loser. If you stay home, you're wasting your life and your education, that great critical race theory that you learned in school and all those crazy gender theories. That's an illusion. That's an illusion of choice. Pretty strange stuff. Kind of, it's like we're misunderstood. It's like our best impulses are leading us to misunderstand certain things. I'm glad you liked that clip. You can get the whole show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher for free. It's the Michael Knowles Show. Type it in, search it in right now in your podcast app. Subscribe. Maybe leave a 5-star review. I don't know. I really appreciate it. It helps us get around some of the big tech censorship that occasionally exists around here. See you next time.